Hey there, welcome back to Limabean Crafting. In today's video, I will be showing you how I made this cute sign using less than $3 worth of Dollar Tree products. So let's get to it. To make this craft, you will need one foam board and two tower games from the Dollar Tree. I began by laying the tower game blocks alongside my foam board and figuring out how big I wanted my sign. If you want to get two signs out of one board, I would recommend using the size that I chose. 16 tower game blocks long, this should be the length of the board, and 5 tower game blocks wide. I marked off where I needed to cut the board and then used an X-Acto knife to cut the straight line. If you want to see how I made this cute creation I made with the remaining half of the foam board, please consider subscribing to my channel. I would love for you to stick around and see my future crafts. After the board was cut, it was time to hot glue my pre-stained tower game blocks to the edges. For those who are curious, I used some Martha Stewart wood stain that I always have on hand. I would suggest lining up your first block flush with the end of the board and gluing the pieces side to side until you've reached the other end. Your last piece should extend a little past the board so that when you continue gluing blocks on the next side, it creates a nice flush corner. Also, I should note that I made sure the back of the board and the back of the blocks were flush, giving the front of the sign a little bit more of a dimensional look. After I finished hot gluing the tower game blocks around the perimeter of the foam board, it was time to design and have my Cricut cut out the phrase for the sign. I decided to go with "This is us" followed by our names. I wanted to leave some room for more names as my husband and I are hoping to grow our family, so that's why there's a little bit more space on the right-hand side of the sign. And I also want to note that I used removable vinyl so I can easily replace this phrase with something else if I want to switch things up in the future. To hang this sign, I decided to use some recycled soda can tabs that we've been saving up. You just need to bend the tab enough to make hanging it easy and then glue it to the back of your sign, making sure that the two tabs are level. I would suggest using hot glue and/or E6000. I am really happy with how this craft turned out, and I hope you are too. If you are new here, again, I would love for you to stick around and subscribe and give this video a big thumbs up, and I will catch you in the next one.